Yo, what's up? What's good, everybody? RainbowFur here, back at you with Yapping Hours with Terrellion, with Crimsonite. And today we're going to be talking about the Nintendo Direct, or at least our predictions for it. It's going to do it on August 2nd. I'm not going to, or fuck. I literally tried to go. Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna say April, and I still said August.
Damn. This is a second attempt, by the way, because yeah. Anyways,
can you imagine Rainbow himself postpone the Switch 2?
Autism head ass. Yeah, everyone's gonna like dox me. Can't wait. But anyway, yeah. So it's going to be April 2nd, right after April Fools. Because I tricked these niggas really thinking I'm gonna say August. Come on now. So all of us have some predictions on what we're going to choose. So we'll actually start with Crimsonite. He's the biggest fan of Nintendo. So go ahead. What do you think is going to be at the Nintendo Direct?
First of all, they're only going to show off like 1 or 2 games, which is going to be like the very first game. I'm assuming it's going to be like Mario or Zelda, because most new consoles start off with Mario or Zelda.
yeah.
So, like, for example, the Wii was Twilight Princess, and et cetera, et cetera. The only time that it wasn't a fucking Mario or Zelda game was the Wii U, which was fucking Milan, or I forgot the name of that shit. But it's usually Mario or Zelda, so I'm pretty sure we're gonna.
Oh, Labo. You talking about Labo?
No, it was for the Wii U.
Oh,
I
never mind.
think it was like
Sorry.
Meat Plaza.
I think it was Nintendo Land or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, but other than that, every console starts off with Mario or Luigi, or Link or Zelda, whatever. Fuck, holy shit. I'm assuming. I hope we get Mario, because
it might be a remake.
it might be a brand new one. It might be like Super Mario Odyssey 2, because everybody's been wanting Super Mario Odyssey 2. So I wouldn't be shocked if Mario Odyssey 2 is the announcement, or just a completely new Mario mainline 3D platformer. It doesn't even have to be Odyssey 2. It could just be like a brand new thing.
Brand new Mario game,
Yeah.
Mario Maker.
Yeah, so it's either going to be that or Zelda. And me personally, if they do announce a Zelda game, for the love of God, please go back to your old Zelda routes and don't make another Breath of the Wild / Tears of the Kingdom type game. Like, it was fun. But the old Zelda is superior, and I don't know, that's just me. That might be a hot take. I don't know how others feel about that. But other than that, I don't really think there's going to be too many games announced. I feel like it's mainly just going to talk about how the console's going to work, new updates that make it different from Switch 1, and release date. If I had made a wish list, though, yeah, we need a new Donkey Kong Country. Stop porting Donkey Kong Country Returns. And then lastly, we're also going to get Fire Emblem and Animal Crossing, because if Nintendo always glazes those 2 franchises for some reason, it's always Fire Emblem and Animal Crossing.
The Zelda take you had, that one was interesting. I'll say that. I've never been a fan of any of the Zelda Link games or anything like that, except for like one of them, which was like a co-op one. It was like 4 swords or some shit like that, where there was co-op or whatever. That one was fun, because it's like puzzles and like you're working together with other Links to beat shit up. I thought that was fun. But I didn't play any of the Breath of the Wild games. They look good, but they're just really open worldy, sandboxy Link sandboxy Nintendo games on a Nintendo console. So yikes! Have fun with that.
I'm gonna keep it short. The only reason why I don't like the new Zelda route is because, like, again, it just doesn't feel like Zelda. It feels like an open world game with Link just slapped onto it.
Yeah.
The Legend of Zelda is known for like puzzle solving, and if you go on a YouTube, TikTok, or whatever it is, with both Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, a lot of players don't even solve the puzzles that were intended in the game, because since it's so open world, every puzzle can be solved like by cheesing it.
Yeah, they all have multiple like solvable routes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Is that really a bad thing though? It's considered.
It's not a bad thing, but I get where Krem is coming from. Like the origin of Link is like puzzles, linear gameplay style loop, right? And I get what he's saying. The open world Link is just way too different.
Yeah, but that's what I think. I don't think there's going to be too many games announced, and if there is, it's either going to be Mario or Link. And if they do happen to announce more, for sure, it's either going to be Animal Crossing, Fire Emblem, or maybe even Splatoon, because those games have been highly glazed by its own company as of late.
I thought about Splatoon 2 for like DLC, but when did Splatoon 3 come out? I think that's
That
like
feels recent.
2022, right?
You know, Splatoon 3 came out recently. I don't remember the exact year, but it is recent.
I don't think they might announce a Splatoon 4 next year, but I don't see them having like a Splatoon 3 announcement.
Well, especially because I feel like the storyline kind of ended. Like they went to space and shit.
There's a storyline. Holy shit!
But my biggest wish, if I had to make a wish, I just want something out of the ball, like something that no one is expecting.
A new
not
IP.
Mario, not Zelda. Yeah, either that, a new IP, or just someone we haven't seen in so long, like
that.
Earthbound. You know how many motherfuckers are big fans of NES, and yeah,
could be. But it might just be
we need something new. We need something new. But what do you guys think, Terrellion?
I will 100% agree with what you just said there. A new IP, I 100% agree with that. Or just throw something that we haven't seen in a while.
It would have to be the latter.
Yeah,
if Nintendo.
Hey, everything Crim basically said, I agree with. In terms of, I think they're mostly going to just speak on the console itself and not really speak much on games. But if there were games to get announced, my first guess here is it's a dream. Well, the most realistic guess I would have is there's going to be a Switch 2 gimmick game, which they always do, right? It's a game that's mostly designed to show off the new mechanics or gimmicks of the Switch.
The 1-2 switch.
Right, 1-2 switch. Because now you can use the Switch as like a mouse, right?
Yeah.
Like a computer mouse. They might have like a Switch 2 game that you have to put your your Joy-Con 2 or your Joy-Con Deluxe or whatever the fuck it's gonna be called. And you gotta like catch shit on the ground, you know, you gotta use your Switch as a camera or something, and you gotta like catch shit with your mouse. I don't know. They might come up with some weird gimmicky ass games.
You know what's funny? What they could probably do, because in Splatoon, people say the optimal way to play it is with
mouse keyboard.
Motion controls.
Oh, okay.
So if they like kind of do that, maybe they'll port Splatoon 3. But like if you already have it, you know, you can just move it there. But Splatoon 3, and then kind of be like, hey, we made it easier for you guys to play Splatoon 3 for all you pro players out there, or something. I can imagine that being a thing too. It's kind of far fetched, but I can imagine that being a thing.
Dude, you just made me realize something. They could actually announce ports, and that's gonna piss me off. Like,
they probably will.
Because we got Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and we had Nintendo. No, New Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe. It's like, it's so lazy.
Well,
just new games. Stop porting games.
Here's the thing: is with consoles that come out, especially recently, they'll announce it and be like, "Hey guys, it's coming," but we didn't really have time to fully realize it, so we're just gonna give you ports. But actually,
ports are so lazy.
Speaking of ports, here's mine. So the first thing I got is GameCube online games. We've had it with Nintendo 64, the NES, where you have to be online, but you can play those old school games. So basically an emulator, but you have to pay every month. So they might do GameCube, especially because that's popular, and I imagine they would show off Melee. The next one I have, all right. The next one I don't think they will. Is F-Zero. I feel like it's gonna be like one of those games where it's like, oh, surprise, nigga, here's F-Zero.
I don't know. I mean, that sounds nice and all, but I'm sorry about that. But I just feel like it wouldn't make sense if they make F-Zero a racing game, but at the same time they're working on Mario Kart 9. But it would be nice. It would be nice.
That is true. Yeah. 2 racing games like that, back to back. I don't know. Nintendo's self-aware enough to know that Mario Kart is their big moneymaker for racing games.
Imagine if they had like something like Pac-Man to fucking Mario Kart. We're not going to get into that. We had a conversation about that.
Yeah, we already had that one.
But we already know.
So the last one I have is the new ARMS game. Like ARMS 2. Especially because, like I was mentioning earlier, with the whole motion controls and the buttons are bigger and shit. I can imagine an ARMS game and it's like more responsive and they might make an esport. I don't know. But I think the top thing for me is the GameCube online games. It just
That's
feels
actually
like that's
a
gonna be the trend.
really good idea. Nintendo should hire you for that one, actually.
Yeah, the GameCube games, I could definitely see that happening 100%. I don't see them giving it Melee. Like, Nintendo does not like the community for Melee. So I don't think they even want to, like, attempt to give something like that to people because they know they're going to fail on the port somewhere. And the Melee fanboys are going to be pissed about it, you know.
It's going to be the 40-year-old alcoholic, the guy from Sweden that everyone hates. They're going to lead the fucking charge.
Yeah.
No Melee port boots up Melee on your PC on Yuzu and shit?
Yeah.
Guys, we have Dolphin.
It's just best for Nintendo not even to attempt that and just leave Melee as it is, right? Because if they try to even bring it back for people are gonna find a million reasons to complain about it. You know what I mean? So it's just don't even.
And you know
all
what
the Melee
they're
niggas.
not even gonna make a Smash 6 because Nintendo hates you Smash players so much. You just ruined our chances at Smash 6. So fuck you.
Since you're bringing it up, Smash, I had two more game requests I didn't even get into, but one of them is a Kirby game, which could possibly happen. I don't remember us having. Yeah, I wish would be pretty dope. I guess we haven't had one in a while.
No, we haven't recently.
We had two mainline Kirby games on the Switch, which is going to be Kirby Star Allies and Kirby's Forgotten Land.
Yeah.
I guess it is a Forgotten Land because I don't remember when the fuck that one came out.
How
many years ago?
He turned into a car and shit.
I do remember him turning into the car and like a house or whatever the fuck, some shit like that. But I don't remember when it came out. I feel like that was at least 3 years ago, right?
Oh my god! Speaking of GameCube, what Rainbow said, Kirby Air Ride. I'm gonna be playing that shit. I'm gonna hit up the Discord. Hey, y'all trying to play some Kirby Air Rides?
No thanks.
Yo, that's a far-fetched idea, but honestly, I could see that as like a surprise.
When I was a kid, Kirby Air Ride was one of my favorite games. Do you know how I knew I loved it? Because that shit would get me heated. I would fight with my family every time they took my favorite air ride.
Oh, here we go with that TikTok. If the game makes you tweak, it's
a
like
good game.
Yeah, you already know.
But here was my last request, and I really do want Smash Bros. I don't think they're gonna announce it at all. If they do announce a Smash Bros, it's not gonna be for like another couple of directs down the line. But I believe. Like, the best possible thing that can happen for me is Sakurai showing up and announcing a new Kid Icarus game, which is what I really want. I want a new Kid Icarus game. We are in desperate need of a Kid Icarus game, because if you didn't play Kid Icarus Uprising on the 3DS, you fucking missed out. That game was phenomenal.
If they do announce Smash 6, then it's gonna be like a super tease where he's like, "Enjoy this final announcement," and then you just see the Smash symbol, and then like it's just fucking Luigi's tennis racket and shit.
Yeah, it'll be some really like insane, overly hyped announcement, which is not gonna happen. But if it does, holy shit! But it's not. But I do want Sakurai to come back and make a new Kid Icarus game. That'd be dope.
All the Smash Bros. YouTube reactors are gonna be like, "We're back, baby."
Yeah,
yes.
I can actually see that as the title. And also too is you leakers out there, I can't wait for y'all to ruin everything about Nintendo. Since the Switch is gonna come in, they're gonna be like, so I heard from my uncle who works at Nintendo, and he has a few friends that let me know that a Kid Icarus game is coming out. I think it's gonna be like July, and then like it's 2 years later. They're like, okay, November. That's what they told me. It's like December or shit.
The Nintendo ninjas will get to them before they announce anything, so we don't gotta worry too much about it.
Smash leakers need to be swatted. That's all I gotta say.
Okay, well, I don't agree with that, nor do I condone it, guys. Just want to let you know Terrellion is not a part of any of that nonsense.
Same here, hey. Hands are up, type shit.
But
I hope the police don't come here either. My hands are actually up.
Yeah.
I don't believe in all that.
Regardless, we will be excited for it, and we will also be making a follow-up video, giving our I don't know if we're gonna do react or not. We'll find out when the video comes out. But we were definitely going to be making a video talking about the Nintendo Direct after it's made.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for that.
And if we do a reaction video, it is going to be real reaction, not fake reaction, like the fake
No.
other. You know, you're real.
Calm down.
What actually is
I'm
going
not
to
going to be
happen
like,
is
oh my god, and starts working on my bed.
what's actually going to happen is, if you guys know, all three of us stream on Twitch, and that's where we're going to find us streaming the reaction, or if we miss out, we're going to stream it from YouTube. So just watch those reactions, and of course next week we will be talking about that. Of course, you've seen our Twitches in the description before, but just to reiterate, if you want to see that live, down in the description. But honestly, is there any final thoughts y'all have? That isn't stupid, Crim, or is it?
No. We're good. That's why I was bringing that up. I was wrapping it up already. We've pretty much gotten to every point. But thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys liked it. If you guys have any of your own predictions, leave them in the comment section. We'll definitely be reading them and checking them out. And if one of them is really good, we'll also be talking about it in the follow-up video. We got you guys. So until next time, we'll see you guys then.